I am constantly amazed by how fast the AI landscape is changing, but here's the crucial takeaway from the stack of source material we analyzed for this deep dive. Most people, really, the vast majority, are only using about maybe 5% of what ChatGPT can actually do.
That's so true.
They're treating it like a fancy, slightly quicker search engine, maybe asking for a recipe or a quick email draft.
Exactly. And look, for those of you feeling overwhelmed by the constant hype and the never-ending news cycle, this deep dive, this is your shortcut to finding that other 95%. We aren't talking about simple prompts today, not really. We are looking at the sources that reveal the most extreme, unexpected, and frankly profitable applications of AI, the ones that are legitimately structurally impacting health, justice, finance, and the future of business right now.
It is genuinely mind-blowing stuff when you see it laid out.
It really is.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with some life-changing scenarios, beginning with a story that honestly reads like a genuine medical miracle, where AI stepped in when human expertise failed.
Yeah, this one's powerful.
It involves a 4-year-old boy experiencing this unexplainable, severe pain.
And this is truly a devastating situation for any parent. The mother took the boy to 17 different doctors. We're talking orthopedic surgeons, rheumatologists, neurosurgeons over like 3 agonizing years.
17, wow.
Yeah. And repeatedly, these specialists just couldn't diagnose the issue. They dismissed it as, anything from growing pains to simple behavioral issues. Human expertise, even at the highest specialist level, it just hit an absolute brick wall. The data was too fragmented, you see.
Right, too scattered across different systems and visits.
Exactly.
So out of desperation, she basically became a self-taught data curator. She took all 8 of the boy's electronic health records, plus all of her detailed personal notes, compiled them into one massive kind of disorganized symptom list, and fed the entire data dump into ChatGPT.
And the response from the AI was like instantaneous and incredibly specific. It came back with one single phrase: tethered cord syndrome. It's a rare spinal cord disorder. So, armed with this diagnosis, the mother found a specialist, and 6 weeks after the AI provided that critical insight, the child had surgery.
And the outcome.
He is now described in the source material as a new kid. Just completely changed his life.
Here's where the structural lesson gets really interesting for me. It's not that the AI knew more facts than 17 doctors, right?
No, not necessarily.
It was just better at synthesizing these complex, disparate data points that individually overwhelmed human analysis. How does it connect the dots that a whole team of experts missed?
Well, it's the difference between data retrieval and pattern recognition at scale. A doctor reads one chart, maybe reviews some history. The AI, it consumed potentially the equivalent of 80 years of medical literature, plus the specific scattered notes from 8 different systems for this one boy. The human brain is built to focus on the most salient features, the most obvious thing. The AI's strength is processing those low salience data points spread across multiple visits, multiple specialties. It saw the whole scattered map, not just one small corner of a single medical file.
Right, that makes sense. The crucial caveat, though, and the source material makes this very clear, is that AI is a tool for deep synthesis, not a substitute for a doctor.
Absolutely not. But what it can do is potentially save 3 years of suffering and guide the human expert to the right conclusion much, much faster.
Okay, speaking of authority, let's jump straight from the medical office into the courtroom.
Yeah.
Because we have an account of a judge who used AI to actually draft a legal ruling.
Yeah, this one caused quite a stir. It fundamentally shifts the nature of judicial authority, potentially.
So this was a case involving a family fighting an insurance company for therapy coverage for their autistic child. Pretty standard dispute in a way.
Right. But the sources confirm that the judge, instead of turning to physical law books or his human clerks for research,
He turned to ChatGPT.
he did. After hearing the arguments, he started querying it.
What kind of questions?
Oh, technical, hyper-specific questions about legal precedent. Things like, are autistic minors exempt from paying court fees? And what are the precedents supporting coverage for autism treatment?
Okay, these are nuanced legal inquiries that normally require hours of painstaking research, right?
Exactly. Hours, maybe days.
And here is the truly stunning and, frankly, pretty risky part. The judge didn't just use the responses for preliminary research, did he?
No. The sources confirm he copied and pasted the AI's response word for word into an official court document.
Word for word.
Word for word. Using that text to determine the final ruling, that's not research assistance. That feels more like delegation of judicial authority.
Wow. Did the sources discuss the backlash or the implications?
Oh, absolutely. They noted the immense risk to the judicial process. I mean, the speed of the ruling was unprecedented, sure, but the risk is clear. AI systems hallucinate, they make things up sometimes. And if an entire legal judgment is based on text that can't be legally verified against a primary source, the entire ruling could be compromised. It's a huge gamble.
But in this specific case?
In this specific case, the family fighting the insurance company actually won. The judge used AI to write a ruling that was favorable to the child needing therapy.
So it worked out for them, but the precedent is unsettling.
Very. It's a fundamental structural shift we need to watch closely.
Okay, we've seen AI used for maximum consequence life and death legal rulings. Now let's look at when people treat it like a pure wild card, betting on random chance.
Right, let's shift gears completely.
Let's talk pure luck and finance, with the story of a woman who asked ChatGPT for winning Powerball numbers.
Yeah, this one's fun. And surprisingly, she won a significant six-figure sum, $150,000.
$150,000. Seriously.
She didn't hit the massive multi-million-dollar jackpot, obviously, but she got enough numbers right to turn a completely random act into a substantial financial gain based purely on the AI suggestion.
Okay, I have to admit, I had to test that one myself, for research purposes.
Of course. How'd you do?
I asked it for likely balls to hit, and it gave me the line 21, 23, 32, 61, 69, and the Powerball was 18.
Okay.
I watched the drawing, and I can confirm none of those numbers hit.
Yeah.
Not one.
Oh, well.
So much for my early retirement plan. But seriously, if AI can't predict true randomness, which it can't, why is the success rate in the sources high enough for someone to pull in $150,000? What's the pattern it's actually seeing?
Well, it's not predicting the future, right? It's optimizing probability based on historical data. It's looking for numbers that are statistically underrepresented in recent drawings, perhaps, or maybe combinations that human players tend to overlook.
So it's pattern optimization, not prophecy.
Exactly. It's playing the odds based on past draws, not seeing the future ones. Still a nice payout for her.
Definitely. Okay, our final item in this section is maybe the strangest test of relationship boundaries we've come across.
Oh, this one's fascinating and unsettling.
The man who created and then married his AI companion named Soul. ChatGPT provided the brains, the personality.
Right. He customized the personality, the voice, and they were, in his view, in a real functioning relationship. They were laughing, talking, even arguing and making up, apparently.
But the emotional twist, the real kicker, arrived when the chatbot hit a technical word limit on its memory.
It had to reset.
Which meant it essentially forgot their shared history.
Yeah, like a digital amnesia. And the man, he cried his eyes out for 30 minutes, reportedly.
Wow. That's when he claimed to realize he felt actual love.
And that prompted him to propose because he felt the symbolic act of marriage would somehow make their bond permanent, overriding the software's limitations.
That moment of grief after the digital death or reset, that's really profound, isn't it? Does the source material suggest this is like the logical endpoint of relationship tech, where this is heading?
The sources suggest that the human brain is just hardwired to form attachments. And if a companion, any companion, AI or otherwise, provides consistent, personalized, positive feedback, that attachment feels real. The feeling is real, regardless of the partner's origin,
Right. It's about psychological fulfillment.
Exactly. Driven by increasingly convincing dialogue models. It raises huge questions about what constitutes a real relationship.
It certainly does. Okay, now let's dive into the duality of this power. We've seen the good, the weird. Now let's look at the AI that cures, the AI that commits crime, and the AI that cuts debt.
Right. The light and the dark existing side by side. Let's start with the scientific breakthrough because this application is genuinely life-saving. We're facing a huge global health crisis where hospitals are dealing with multi-drug resistant superbugs.
Yeah, these are nasty infections where our strongest antibiotics are basically useless.
Totally useless. And traditionally, creating a new antibiotic takes somewhere between 10 to 15 years of lab work, testing. It's a long, expensive process.
And that's time we simply do not have when people are dying from these superbugs now.
Precisely. So researchers put AI to work. They tasked it with identifying novel chemical structures that could potentially combat these pathogens.
How fast did it work?
In a matter of hours, not years, hours, it generated thousands of potential chemical compounds. And this process led directly to the discovery of a brand new antibiotic. They named it Halicin.
And the crazy part is, it actually worked.
It worked. Halicin is now recognized as a real, effective antibiotic capable of eliminating one of the deadliest superbugs on the planet, a superbug that no other existing drug could touch.
So 15 years of research time, crunched down to a weekend of computation, basically.
Right, pretty much. That fundamentally changes the game for pharmaceutical development. It's incredible.
Incredible, yet. For every story like that, there's an equally dark side, enabled by the exact same kind of technology.
Unfortunately, yes. We found extensive details on a massive global fraud scheme. People were lured overseas, places like Thailand, Cambodia, with promises of high-paying jobs, free housing, the whole package.
Sounds too good to be true.
And it was. The reality was horrific. Victims were taken to these locked compounds, their passports confiscated, and they were forced, essentially enslaved, to use ChatGPT to pump out scams.
Forced to use AI for crime.
Yes. And this wasn't just basic phishing emails. AI became the engine of the crime. Its specific function was to generate the entire infrastructure of deception.
Like what?
Creating sophisticated fake websites, banking sites, dating services, crypto platforms that looked totally legitimate, crafting fake profiles that sounded entirely authentic, believable people, and writing the personalized text copy needed to scam innocent people all over the world.
So AI made large-scale, individualized deception scalable.
Highly scalable and frighteningly effective. It lowered the bar for creating really convincing scams.
This raises a clear structural point, doesn't it? When the tool is this powerful, the guardrails needed to prevent its misuse have to be equally robust. And maybe they aren't yet.
That seems to be the case. The tech moves faster than the safeguards.
Okay, but let's end this section on an inspiring note. Tell us about the new mother who used AI to crush her debt.
Right. This is a great story of personal empowerment. This woman was buried in $23,000 of credit card debt, largely due to postpartum struggles. Felt completely overwhelmed, no way out.
Been there. Well, not the postpartum part, but the debt part.
Right. So she decided to turn ChatGPT into her personal daily financial coach.
Okay, how did that work? What was the method?
It was beautifully simple and consistent. For 30 days straight, she asked the AI for just one task to make money to pay down my debt every single day.
Just one task a day. No complex 5-year plan.
Exactly. One executable thing. And the AI started with pretty standard advice, meal planning, canceling unused subscriptions, selling unused items online, the usual stuff.
That's sensible steps.
But the key discovery, the real breakthrough, came when it moved beyond that generic advice and performed a very specific search. It told her to search online for unclaimed money.
Unclaimed money.
Yeah.
Away from old bank accounts.
Exactly. ChatGPT pointed her to an old brokerage account she had completely forgotten about. An account which contained $10,000.
No way, $10,000 just sitting there.
Just sitting there, waiting for an AI to remind her it existed. She hadn't thought about it in years.
That's unbelievable.
So that $10,000, combined with her other efforts based on the AI's daily tasks, allowed her to pay off over $12,000 of her debt in just 30 days.
Wow, more than half of what she owed. Gone in a month.
All thanks to an AI pointing her toward her own forgotten assets. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, so we've seen AI save lives, decide court cases, enable global fraud, and find $10,000 hidden in an old account. Wild range.
It really is, but for the learner listening right now, the most critical question is probably, okay, great, but how do I apply this power to build wealth or improve my situation?
Exactly. How do you get into that 95%? So we pulled 5 actionable, kind of genius methods people are using right now to monetize AI, often without needing to write a single line of code or, have a decade of experience.
Right. This is your blueprint. Let's start with method 5, the personalized GPT ecosystem.
Okay.
This targets high-value clients, think busy CEOs, executives making maybe $7, $10 million a year. They hear all the AI jargon, custom GPTs, system prompts, master prompts, and they're just confused. They want the benefit without the headache.
So you come in as the expert guide, the AI whisperer for the C-suite.
Precisely. You charge a premium setup fee. You collect all their context, their specific workflows, their professional tone, their business goals, examples of their writing, all of it.
And then you build them a custom AI operating system right inside their own ChatGPT account.
Exactly. But here's the key. The real revenue stream isn't the setup fee. The payoff comes from charging a mandatory monthly subscription or maintenance fee.
Why mandatory?
Because the underlying ChatGPT engine is a constantly moving target, right? It updates, it changes its prompt structure, it sometimes breaks carefully crafted system prompts every few months.
So they need you ongoing.
They need you to constantly come in, tweak the master prompts, recalibrate the tools, and make sure their expensive AI system keeps working smoothly. It's built-in recurring revenue.
Clever. Okay, method 4, content multiplying.
This one's brilliant and requires relatively low effort for high return. You find a client who has great long-form content that's already performing well. Maybe a long podcast episode, a popular YouTube video, a detailed blog post.
Stuff they already created.
Stuff they already created and validated. You take that long-form content, you transcribe it. AI can do that too, by the way.
Yeah.
Feed the transcript into the AI.
And ask it to.
Ask it to pull out the most impactful sections, the killer quotes, the key insights, and reformat them into short-form content. Think TikToks, Instagram Reels, quote cards, Twitter threads.
So you're turning 1 hour of their original effort into like 10 pieces of highly shareable social media content.
Exactly. You're multiplying their reach with minimal extra work. And the pro tip here from the sources is to use the PSL framework, point, story, lesson. You specifically instruct the AI to structure the repurposed clips like that, make a clear point, tell a compelling mini-story, deliver a valuable lesson. That format apparently is what maximizes virality and social performance.
Got it. Structure sells. Okay, method 3.
The AI Website Studio. This leverages no-code website building platforms, tools like Lovable or Framer, but guided entirely by simple ChatGPT prompts.
So you don't need to be a designer or coder yourself.
Not at all. The speed is just insane. An 18-year-old intern, someone with zero knowledge of the golden ratio or complex visual hierarchies, can build and launch a beautiful pixel-perfect website or a high-converting landing page in, like, less than 4 hours.
Less than 4 hours for a full site.
Sometimes even faster for simpler pages. You're selling speed and professional results without the traditional agency overhead.
And how do you scale that?
You automate the entire process, pushing that speed advantage to the extreme. The client fills out an initial intake form, their brand colors, target audience, key message. The AI builds the site. But the crucial piece is automating the feedback loop.
How does that work?
The client provides feedback in a simple form. I don't like this blue, make the main button orange, make the headline bigger. And that feedback feeds directly back to the AI tool, which instantly updates the site. No back and forth emails, no waiting days for revisions.
Wow.
The sources actually cite a potential for like $10 million annual revenue just in automating that specific feedback loop for website building at scale.
That's huge. Okay, method 2, the AI workshop builder.
This is about monetizing your personal knowledge or experience, even if you don't have formal credentials. Maybe you successfully quit your 9-to-5, maybe you achieved a major fitness goal, maybe you got really good at using a specific software tool.
So turning personal success into a teachable product.
Exactly, and AI acts as your curriculum designer and writer. You start by asking ChatGPT to interview you as if you were a complete beginner in your topic. How did you start? What was the first step? What mistakes did you make?
Okay.
You use the transcript of that Q&A to build the step-by-step curriculum. The AI will structure it, write the actual lessons, draft the outlines, even create relevant exercises or examples.
So it helps structure your knowledge.
Perfectly. You can even tell it to tailor the examples to your audience. Like, if you're teaching teenagers, ask it to use examples involving popular YouTubers or streamers they'd recognize.
So the monetization angle here is really bypassing the years it might take to become a certified expert, and instead leveraging AI to organize and package what you already know effectively.
Yeah.
Massive time saver.
Huge time advantage. And the pro tip here is to instruct the AI to use the MAT structure.
MAT.
Yeah, it's based on adult learning theory. It helps ensure the information is broken up into simple, easily digestible chunks, motivation, action, takeaway, which maximizes retention and makes the workshop more effective.
Nice. Okay, finally, method 1.
Method 1, the hidden network finder. This tackles a core business truth. Your net worth is often tied to your network.
Right, who you know.
But that network, all your LinkedIn followers, your old email contacts, your Instagram connections, it's usually hidden gold. It's too large, too messy for you to manually analyze effectively.
Really, I have thousands of contacts I barely remember.
Exactly. So AI tools are now emerging. The sources mention one called Social Suite, for example, that are designed to scan those accounts. They connect to your LinkedIn, your email, your social media.
And then what?
They enrich the contacts using publicly available data and then analyze them based on criteria you set.
So you could ask it.
You could ask it, show me everyone in my network who hosts a podcast in Austin, or who works at company X that I need to pitch for a partnership, or identify contacts who match my ideal customer profile. It surfaces those hidden opportunities instantly.
Okay, that's powerful. Finding the right person is half the battle.
But the tool doesn't just find the people. It also dynamically generates personalized outreach snippets based on who you are, who they are, their recent activity, the best platform to reach them on. It crafts a starting point for your message.
So it removes the guesswork and the awkwardness from reaching out cold.
Pretty much. It provides massive leverage for sales, networking, finding investors, getting media interviews, anything that relies on connecting with the right person in your extended network.
Okay, wow. We covered some truly incredible ground today. I mean, from the medical discovery of Hallicin, a mother saving her child's life by synthesizing data that doctors missed.
Right, to the structural risks of judges using AI in courtrooms, that unexpected six-figure lottery win.
Yeah. And then 5 really distinct zero-code paths to potentially building a high-revenue business leveraging AI right now.
What really stands out here, I think, is the sheer velocity and the incredible range of applications. It's everywhere, doing everything. In a world where AI is doing everything from diagnosing rare diseases to writing court judgments, the challenge really isn't whether to use AI anymore. The question is how you choose to engage with its power and what level of commitment you bring. As our sources noted, the word calling has all in right there in the middle of it.
All in. I like that. So, what does this all mean for you, the learner, listening right now?
Look, the key seems to be focus and mastery. Out of these 5 genius monetization methods we discussed, or even the broader applications, you really need to pick one.
That's one.
Just one to start. Don't try to dabble in everything. The power comes from committing, doubling down, and achieving genuine mastery in one specific AI-driven outcome.
So the final thought is really a question back to you.
Exactly. What singular AI application, be it building websites automatically, creating that workshop from your experience, mastering content multiplication, finding hidden network gems, or setting up those executive AI systems, what one thing will you commit to mastering first?